M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Washington Huskies and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs getting going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Washington. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talk about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, a lot of space. Past the 50. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, TCU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From deep, it's Clark. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab down the left side. Finds a seam. Inside the touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. on the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Hale. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
From the gun, it's Hawkins. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Young. He is in! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Coming out with it, it's Clark. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The quick out. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Williams. Left side is Smith. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Williams on the play fake. Buying a little time to his left. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Throwing, Williams. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll get rid of it. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. From inside the 15, here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Can't get him to the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Direct snap. It's Hawkins. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the 2nd quarter? Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Hale. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass, it's Vaughn. Unloads to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Williams. He's going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Turns out it's Hawkins. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here's Williams to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 40. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Defense in press coverage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the counter. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Mays. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now Washington uses this 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, TCU! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Huskies are in the hurry-up. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So Them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Williams. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Williams to the air again. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is
good,
huge,
King.
and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride
like
so he can
4:30.
get run after the catch.
And he loses the football. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Yeah, they played at what time did they play? They played at 4:30.
Coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football.
Wilson hit you up on the post.
So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Yeah, Wilson said he can play at 8.
Kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play.
I'm finally getting a win.
But to score a touchdown.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in.
I'm just finally winning the game.
In the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season.
Nigga, that was a
lot of
fucking
action in college football here in week 4.
force win.
Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the number 25 team, the New Mexico
that's what you want to call it.
Aggies. And it's Houston in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group...
Going for the big play.
How'd I do that?
Upstairs to make the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this
My fucking yearly goal is to have less than 15 turnovers. That shit was never happening.
Just outside the 5. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Give him 3
Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at?
8 on the season. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
The Chef 2 Michelin.
Follow the block.
Come to the 6 and we dip a boy like a Christian.
To the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to slip through and pick it up. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
You suck, Bryce Baker.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins.
Yeah, I'm playing, but you probably listen. I'm watching.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down.
I'm watching Gunner in Oregon.
Are flying down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Vaughn. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. Run ends there.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a
he down 3 right now.
And let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll take it himself. He's past the marker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Drops back on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5.
Hit him. Come on.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make
He was down
a stand.
24-7, though. He's making a comeback a little bit.
To break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Hits the hole. It's Clark. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. Dragged down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Drives inside. Brought down at the 12-yard line.
You gotta let me know I can be your Joseph.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. And
I knew that was
quarterback
wrong.
goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
There's just no way where this running should
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
But that's what I'm saying. These niggas, 2 out of...
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Throwing, Williams. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh!
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
It's like a snap.
Field this one. Taken down right away. First snap of this drive will come from the
Nigga broke that bitch. Nigga sick.
quarterback changing the play. All over him in the backfield.
You gotta let me know if I can be your Joseph.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill?
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
This game is meant for
Needs it here on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Huskies. Rolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in
He said
stride
he a
where I don't have
typical
to
white
stop
guy.
running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
He's going to throw me a pick 6 right here. Promise he is. Promise. Corner out pick 6. Do not run the ball. If you run the ball, it's not even.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out.
You gotta let me know I can be your Joseph.
Keep yourself out of those situations.
Wants to throw. It's Vaughn. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is a tough
You
spot
gotta-
for QB, man. Like, he knows
You playing Wilson
he's
at
down
8?
big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the defense.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll
That's
be a
Wilson.
loss
He
of
said, how
2.
many wins you got?
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum.
Yeah, beat that
Obviously, this
nigga,
guy's
man.
been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day.
You gotta let me know I can be your Joseph.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Let's target somebody on the opposite side of the field.
Gets the back moving. Williams fighting off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition.
He said,
by the
yeah, it's
defense,
hard.
though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Williams will pass. On the move. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Pick the fucking field
Well, you
goal.
got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Finds him out of the backfield.
There's a party in the backfield. We invited. A little louder. Be number 1 now.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 5th? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry.
Touchdown.
The run inside. It's Hawkins. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's
What is it?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack. And
he fakes it. He's going to throw it. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball.
We'll give the return team credit there because they were able to rally and get a massive stop. Now, the kicking team thought they had the perfect play, and they snap it to the up man. He sees his target downfield, throws the completion. Everything's going right. But the return team able to make a massive tackle. The gamble does not pay off, and that is a critical turn.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, and then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Flush to the left. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh my God, I got him to throw.
He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal.
If this doesn't work, this game's going to be awkward silence.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here's Williams to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Come on.
That was a hell of a catch.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
This nigga's definitely on cocaine.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They'll go to the counter. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout.
Let's get another snap off, please. Cross drive. Okay, never mind. We'll go whatever play this is.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Good. We're right where we want to be.
Right back to the well.
Oregon.
The offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Got 3 on 1st down.
Yo, this cutting shit is crazy.
We want to. We want to. We want Buffalo to.
On the ground, it's Hawkins. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
That should better be my play.
To the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense.
And guys, hold that thought just a second.
They got it
because
onside.
here
Kick
comes the
that
4th
bitch.
down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love
He said, I got defense, trust.
Wide, spread the formation.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
trips out. Oh, my God, I know what this is. I know what this is.
Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Lets it fly. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense.
I thought that shit was going to be roughing the passer.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Mm-hmm.
From the gun. That ball is
Got him.
intercepted at the goal line.
Fuck, man.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yo, niggas be toting that motherfucker,
There,
bro.
but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. They'll send the back in motion.
Which way is he go? He's probably going to go to my side, I assume. Or no, he went this way.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
If he goes outside, he got the game. I lied.
Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
All right, we got to play solid.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
No, I hate
Drops back, it's Vaughn.
Oh my gosh,
He wants a big play here late.
bro, there's no way I lose this guy.
Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's how it's supposed to look, team. This nigga Carvel might be the worst nigga in the league. You home against Wilson or not?
I had to spread my wings, jump out my knees. Ran out of ass, so I poured a red.
Yo, Dale. Yo, Dale.